What's up? This is Daily Vlog, and this is my weight loss journey vlog. Probably the last one for the year, probably, because I think this is the last Monday in the year. I'm not really 100% sure. I like to have stuff in front of me before I make a determination on that, but I just want to talk about where I'm at, what's going on. My weight's kind of plateaued back to where it was, like at 285, but I'm not coming to 290 again, which is good. It's interesting how I've allowed the holidays to sort of disrupt my flow, but I've been enjoying myself though. I've been doing things, I've been going out, despite the fact that my car has no heat. So, and I was trying to get some closure on my leg situation and my foot situation with the doctor, and I couldn't get a clear answer on that, and it was very frustrating. Because I wanted some closure. I want to know if there's something wrong with me. Is it something that I can get corrected or fixed? And I can't do that if I got doctors shrugging their shoulders. It has been very difficult for them to tell me exactly what my issue is. So I'll have to try again on certain things. But it's basically a day or two before Christmas, 2 days before Christmas, counting the day. And I'm going to go down to the auto shop and try another mechanic and see if they can help me restore heat to my car, which will make this a much better winter than the one in the past. It's funny because I forgot how it was without any heat at all in my car from the last time. And I was very determined, like, okay, I'm not going to wait till the last minute to get it done. And I was trying to get a jump on it. And I allowed work and things to come in place of that, so I didn't make the best choices on that. So hopefully today, it is my intention today to meet with this mechanic, see if there's something he can do in a timely manner. Money's not an issue, thank God, because I live a frugal lifestyle, hence having a car with no heat that enables me to be able to kind of navigate emergencies in it. And I think Dave Ramsey was right. I remember him saying that one of the largest expenses or emergencies you have is probably either medical or your car, and that's why you have an emergency fund, a fully funded emergency fund. And so if it wasn't for me adapting that practice, I would have been up the creek, because there's no mommy and daddy bailouts anymore. And I did my best to make that happen. So it's important to me not beat up myself on this. I think I definitely was very hard on myself over the past few years about certain situations that come up in my life. Like, you're driving a car, you got issues, and it's like, well, if you had made it in the music industry, or if those thoughts go in my head, well, if you had made it this way or that way, you wouldn't be in this situation. But I remember watching, I think Ed himself or something, like Justin, whatever, some guy, motivational coach, was talking about. It is true. You make the best decisions you can based off of the information that you have. And, that's true. You wouldn't have decided to do anything other than what you did. And unfortunately, there is sometimes some fallout and damage from that reality. I wonder if sometimes my dad would have made certain different decisions had he seen how things turned out with my mom's daughter and myself, or with the properties and situations, stuff like that. Would he have moved different? Would he have eaten differently to deal with diabetes? Because he had heart issues, and a lot of my brothers' fathers have had heart issues and died, right? So it's like, okay, well, how do I got to get my heart together. And I was talking to my bro, he's having issues getting around. He's up there in weight. And I be trying to say, hey, come on, let's go outside and play. That's the metaphor. Let's go out, let's go. And, he's telling me how sometimes it's getting difficult just to go to the mailbox. And that's a serious problem. He's talking about wanting to date, and I'm talking about wanting to date, and we're talking about kind of issues of weight and all of that. It's a thing, man. Weight ain't no joke. So I can see the breath. So I'm keeping my head up. I'm going through this process. I'm supposed to be at work right now. Going through the process. I really am at work because all I gotta do is call me and I'll come running. So it's not like I'm not at work. But it's 2 days before Christmas. And I'm going to go try and see if this guy will take this car and fix it and restore heat to my car. That's the intention. If that doesn't happen, then I do something else. But today, right now, I'm going to this person that was recommended to me to see if I can solve this one issue. If he can do it, that'll solve a big issue and it'll be a great winter. I'll be back on the road rolling. Why? Because I have heat. 2, the car runs fine. I know it's a late model car. 3, I'll probably start working on getting another car. Cash car. Yeah. Because when they run, and it's great. When they run great, they're great. And of course I want something newer. But for the most part, I just want to make sure that I'm doing what I can to make this happen in an efficient way. And the holidays kind of makes things tough, makes sad. But I'm not gonna be sad. I'm not gonna be like that at all. I'm gonna be positive and all of that. So, whew. Remember it was fun to be a kid and see your breath? That's crazy. You're not supposed to be seeing your breath in the car. I'm sure the car in front of me is not having this type of issue. I'm not even mad at myself though. It's like you got to stop just being. I think it's okay to correct yourself. Correction is good, but just kind of using internal dialogues and say, well, you should have bought a car. You should have. But then what do you do when you buy a new car and there's still the same issue? That's the funny thing about transportation. Is it plays a big role in your life, but we're all going down the same roads. No matter how expensive your car is, you're still on a tax-funded road. Your geological location, it's the same. It doesn't matter. Like, if you're on this road in this place, that's that place that you're in. But if you're in another place, you're in that place. And the quality of how you get there does not determine the actual location, as long as you get there. And so, I've adapted this lifestyle primarily because I got repossessed, and that was the time where I learned that mom and dad were not going to bail me out, despite the fact that they kept bailing the sibling out. So it's like, anybody gonna tell me why we're doing this? Why am I getting the short end of the stick? Let me know what time it is. Don't do stuff like that. Expect me to just know your reasons why you do it. And I think that was the problem. So I'm gonna get off of here, and I'll update. I'm still on a weight loss journey, and I definitely want to finish it. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I'll update you guys as far as what happens next. Daily vlog.